Hello everyone and welcome to the Louisiana Farm to Early Care and Education Cafeteria Staff Training video. My name is Haley Holton and I am the Program Manager at New Orleans Food Policy Action Council. Today I will go over the responsibilities and expectations for the cafeteria staff at your early care center. A few months ago you received a bunch of new recipe suggestions. This is probably pretty overwhelming given that there are dozens of recipes. In order to break this down, we're going to provide you with 4 recipes each month. The goal is to try at least one new recipe per month or to modify one of your current recipes to incorporate locally grown food into your menu. You will be given contact information for Sprout NOLA. This organization has connections to a ton of farmers and they will help you order local food for your center. Because this is a pilot program, we will begin by reaching out to you each month. Sprout or myself will contact you to let you know what foods are available to order for that month. We currently have funding to cover the costs of local procurement, so you just need to let us know how many students to order for or how much you need by the pound. However, you do not need to wait for us to reach out. If you are looking for a specific food item, please reach out to us and we can connect you if somebody is growing that item locally. Each month, again, we will be participating once a month in local procurement, and so we'll be picking an item every month and we'll work with you as to how we can incorporate that into the menu. We have suggestions. The recipes are suggestions, but you can feel free to modify that or create your own. But we will be providing that suggestion as well as the availability for each fruit or vegetable each month. In addition to cafeteria recipes, each module contains taste test recipes for teachers to try with their classrooms. So please be sure to let your teachers know how far in advance they need to submit an order for specific ingredients if they wish to do a taste test. We do not want this to be a burden on you, so please let them know ahead of time. If you need a 2-week notice on supplies to order for their taste test, please let teachers know that. If you do not have the capacity to add a new menu item or incorporate it into your cafeteria menu somehow, we can work with the teachers to see if we can get a taste test done with the local procurement order instead. But ideally, students will be doing a taste test and get to try a new altered cafeteria recipe each month. So again, we're trying to do a multi-sector approach to this and allow the students to get some nutrition education materials and also get to taste food for themselves. So it's okay if you're not able to do it every month, but the goal is to try to do it at least once a month. Let's take a look at one of these modules. This module covers melon. So this is a poster in here that can be hung in classrooms with some information on it. Here's some classroom activities. So this is where the nutrition education part comes in. There's a coloring sheet. Here's a reading list. And then here are the taste test recipes. You'll notice there are QR codes on a lot of these. If there is a QR code, that is an original source. So if you want to see a recipe more in depth, please feel free to scan this QR code. All you need to do is to pull out your phone and open your camera app and hover it over the QR code as if you're going to take a picture of it. And then the link should pop up and you can click on that link and it will bring you to the original recipe or activity. So it'll pop up like this and then you can kind of modify it however you need to or just read more about it. So those are the taste test recipes. There's at least 4 for each module, as well as cafeteria recipes. So here is a slide for activity feedback. This is for teachers to fill out. And then here are the cafeteria recipes. So there's at least 4 cafeteria recipes for each module. Again, you do not have to do all of these. You can do one of them, or you can modify it however you need to, or you can create your own. But the goal is to try to implement whatever fruit or vegetable module this is into your menu. So we would want to try to get melons into your menu this month as an example. Here is a really important slide. This is cafeteria recipe feedback. So at the end of each month, you'll need to provide feedback. There's a page in each module that looks like this. Please scan this QR code to provide your feedback. This is due on the 30th of each month. Even if you have not done any of the recipes, that's okay, but you still need to complete this form. So here we'll take a look at what the form looks like. So when it pops up, you'll answer what the name of your center is. So let's say we're St. Paul right now. And it'll ask you which module you participated in this month. So we're going to say melon. And then it'll generate the recipe. So did we try the watermelon cucumber salad recipe? And you'll say yes or no. So we'll say we didn't do that one. We'll click next. And then it'll ask us, do we think you'll try this recipe? If you say yes, it'll say, is there anything specific from preventing you from trying it now? You could say lack of resources, or maybe lack of time, whatever might be preventing you from trying it, or you can just say haven't gotten to it yet. Whatever the reason is, it just helps us to get some feedback there. And then it'll bring you to the next recipe. So we can say, let's say we did try this one. Then it will ask us questions like, how likely are you to use this recipe again? And you can rate it. And then, did the students enjoy the recipe? Was it CACFP reimbursable? If you don't know this, that's okay. Just click not sure. But otherwise, please let us know. Did you experience any barriers or issues in completing this recipe? Let's say we did. It'll pop up a question that will let us describe those barriers or issues. So we can maybe say too time consuming. And then we'll share any additional feedback we have about the recipe. You can say maybe I liked it, but it was difficult to make for that many children. That's just an example. If you don't have any feedback, you can write an A, or you can have positive feedback. We loved this recipe. Anything is helpful to us. So please make sure you fill this out each month. We're really trying to make this program something that works for your center, and so your feedback is extremely valuable to us, and we take all of it very seriously. We're so excited to start this program full-time in your center. If you have any questions or concerns, please email, text, or call me so we can address it. There's also a Calendly link here that will show you my calendar availability for a 30-minute Zoom meeting. So if you want to sign up for a Calendly meeting, I'll show you how to do that. It will bring you to a link, and I will make sure you have access to this link, and you would click on the meeting time, and my calendar will pop up with availability, so you can click on whatever time you would like to meet at and click next and fill out your name and email and then schedule event, and this will put a Zoom meeting on my calendar and your calendar with a link so that we can set up a meeting. So if you would like to discuss this in more depth, please set up a meeting with me or call, email, or text me, and I can come meet you in person, whatever works for you. Please don't hesitate to reach out. We want this to work for your center, and so we're always looking for feedback and more insight from you. Again, thank you for taking the time to listen to this training. We're looking forward to this next school year. Thanks so much.